So, we finally find out what the designation of A and B are. In The Walking Dead, the ones who live. So, the designation A is for your type A personalities. The leaders, the ones that won't let shit slide, the ones that are more, aggressive, the go-getters. People tend to go on to follow the A's. Now, B's are betas. So, betas are more so, followers. They take the cues from the A's. Consequently, the B's will follow the A's because they see them as a source of safety or reassurance. Now, the powers that be don't want A's around simply because they're the ones that cause a whole lot of ruckus. They're the ones that make life difficult for their leadership. Because anytime that something is not going in a way that an A-type personality is, accustomed to, they start revolts. So in order to want to keep conflict to a minimum and to reduce the type of, simmering tensions that, a type A personality will, bring, they tend to kill type A personalities outright. Now, Rick manages to go and slip himself through because Jadis ends up misrepresenting who Rick is. I have a B. I have a B. I have a beta. That proves that Jadis is not, so much of a villain as opposed to a victim of circumstances. Jadis is a survivor. But Jadis did this so that Rick wouldn't be killed outright. Because Rick was already, when Jadis ran across Rick in the last episode that he was in The Walking Dead, Rick was in a bad way. He already had, this rebar through his rib. He was bleeding out. And she didn't know what to do. And the resources that they had at the time wasn't going to save Rick's life. And at the same time, he blew himself up on a bridge as well. So she did the best thing that she could do. She went ahead and made sure that Rick was okay, but also kind of damned Rick as well. Because Rick, without a family, or without something to go and fight for, Rick is a dead man already. So Rick is in a bad way in this episode. He's suicidal. He's self-harming. And he's really just kind of like a selfish individual because these are not his people. Therefore, he has no reason to go and fight for them. But at the same time, the hopeful part of him is doing anything he can to go and stay alive. Simply because he's holding out hope that he can go and be around his family. I've already spoken too long. But y'all guys let me know if y'all guys are really just anticipating this, Walking Dead. The ones who live. I am. I just want to see how the story, plays out.